Hey, little brother, go buy some alcohol. Also, take out the trash. It's in that plastic bag over there.
Yes, I got it. I'm Mizuki Shirota, 28 years old, working as a sales manager. I hope you're not making your husbands or boyfriends do stuff like this.
Of course. I'm making sure to be a beautiful and well-mannered wife.
Yona is the eldest, and Ayumi is the second eldest. Yona is married, and Ayumi is living with her boyfriend. They've all moved out of the house, but they always come back for the holidays.
Well, I get scolded sometimes for being a little lazy, but it's all part of her charm. It's a privilege of being a beauty.
Sis, you're drunk. Everyone has moved out and has their own lives, but it's still fun when we all get together. Though I still get bossed around as the youngest.
Mizuki's all grown up now. Oh, you were so cute when you were little. You know, you used to chase after us during tag so desperately.
They're talking about when I was in kindergarten.
You're still cute, but back then you were especially adorable.
Alright, I got it. There's no more trash, right? Is there anything else you want besides alcohol?
Get some snacks too. Some squid strips.
So, I went to take out the trash at the apartment, and then went shopping at the convenience store. Just in terms of appearance, they would be good models, but Yona and Ayumi laze around, bossing me around, drinking, and laughing loudly. Having two sisters like them, I couldn't help but get used to the other side of beautiful women. It's business as usual, and I'm spending New Year's as I always do. After the holiday break, it's the first workday of the new year. Happy New Year! Looking forward to working with you this year. I greet my boss as I make my way to my desk. I work at a company called Scat Systems as a sales manager. At 28, I've already moved up in the company, so I would say I'm progressing pretty fast. Right at the start of the year, and you're so full of energy. Meanwhile, I'm dreading the end of the holidays. Happy New Year, Akuji-san. He's Akio Akuji, a fellow sales manager. You don't have to greet everyone if you don't want to. But for a young guy like you, I guess it's tough, huh? You have to flatter everyone else. We'll be working together, so it's only natural to greet everyone at the start of the year. I'm too busy for that. Do what you want. But hey, good luck. Akuji is 32 and just got promoted to sales manager. It seems like he resents me because I got promoted faster than him and often makes snide remarks. He's a good-looking guy, but it's a shame how he acts. I start working on my desk, but she's been on my mind for a while. I noticed Ayano Shinonome, who works in the office as an admin. I'm secretly interested in her. I first noticed her about 2 months ago. Hey, Ayano-san, I brought the year-end tax adjustment forms. Wait, this strap. I noticed a distinctive logo strap on her pencil case. Do you by any chance like Sky Fantasia?
Oh wait, you know this game, Shirota-san?
I love it! I've never met anyone else who likes it besides me. I thought it was pretty obscure.
I like it too. I never thought I'd meet a fellow fan at work.
Ayano smiles brightly, clearly excited to meet a fellow fan. If you like, let's talk more about it sometime.
I'd love to.
Since then, we've talked about Sky Fantasia and other topics during breaks. And I found myself watching her from afar. She's so cute. And not only that, she's really serious about her work. She's truly a wonderful person. While working, I noticed her stepping out of her seat to do something, and I think about how amazing she is. That's when Akuji, ever observant, catches on and approaches me, smirking. Hey, Shirota, so you like that plain girl, huh? Akuji-san, were you outside just now? I just came back. I noticed you staring at her, so I figured. Is she your type? Please stop. That's not it at all. You two are pretty well suited for each other, huh? Well, unlike you, I'll find myself a prettier girlfriend. Though, as far as I know, I've never seen Akuji-san with a girlfriend since I started working here.
Sorry to interrupt, Shirota-san. Akuji-san, I have some documents to distribute to everyone.
I straighten up as Ayano, the subject of our conversation, approaches. However, it seems like Akuji saw her as a good target for his teasing. Hey, plain girl, why don't you stop hanging around with this guy?
Eh?
You might not know, but his performance has been dropping recently. Pretty pathetic, huh? Is it really necessary to talk about this now? He admitted it! You heard that, Ayano. Wouldn't you prefer me instead of this useless guy? Besides, I'm much better looking than him. Akuji-san, Ayano-san looks uncomfortable. Tch! Well, if you change your mind, feel free to call me. I'll consider it. Akuji leaves, and Ayano and I watch him go with uncomfortable expressions. Even now that I'm an adult, as the youngest of the Shirota family, I still get asked to carry bags for my sisters on weekends. Shouldn't you be asking your husbands or boyfriends for this?
You don't get it. We want to show you a surprise with these cute clothes. Please, Mizuki, do it for us.
Yeah, I'll work for my dear sisters.
So, Mizuki, how have things been recently?
Recently? Work's going well. Akuji's been saying a lot, but that matter is progressing quite a bit.
No, I mean your girlfriend.
Girlfriend? I'm not saying anything. I've gotten a bit closer to Ayano, but it's not really definitive yet. I wanted to keep it a secret, but it seems my sisters aren't going to let me off the hook.
Oh, this reaction. Mizuki, you're hiding something, aren't you? Don't think you're leaving until you tell us.
After that, I end up spilling everything about my relationship with Ayano. Well, I guess getting unexpected advice from women wasn't all bad. Maybe. A few days later, I successfully asked Ayano out on a date. We were meeting at a station on the Sunday we promised.
Sorry, did I keep you waiting?
No, not at all. Recalling my sister's advice, I say to her, "You look really cute today, Ayano. The clothes are different from usual, and your hairstyle, it's great too.
Huh? Yeah?
Also, you even did your nails. I never see you wear nail polish."
Yes, that's right. I really wanted you to say that, so I tried really hard to dress up yesterday. I'm happy that you noticed. Thank you.
No, it's nothing. Thanks, sis. I felt so happy that it was like I was soaring to the heavens. I was already satisfied from seeing Ayano's smile, but the date had just begun. You wanted to go to the bookstore, right?
Yes, but aren't you bored, Mizuki?
No, I'm fine. I was actually looking for a magazine, and I'm curious about what books you like.
I don't really read girly magazines, so you might be disappointed.
Actually, I'm relieved you like games too. It's easier for me to talk about it. Shall we go? After that, we visited a bookstore and an arcade. Everywhere we went, Ayano seemed to be having fun, and I enjoyed the time spent with her. And now, we're taking a break at a cafe.
I had fun today, Mizuki.
Really? If you had fun, Ayano, that's great.
So, weren't you bored?
Not at all. The arcade was actually really refreshing. It had been a while.
Really? I thought I'd be embarrassed with my game skills.
It's not embarrassing at all. I like games too, so it was fun. Wanna go somewhere else together sometime?
Really? I'd love to.
Then a man, probably the cafe staff, spoke to us politely. Ayano-sama, I'm Hasegawa, the store manager. It's an honor to have you here today.
Huh? I think you're mistaken.
Mistaken? Didn't you come here with your family before?
No, it must have been someone else. I'm not the kind of person who would be greeted by you.
As the person said, it must be a mistake. It seems so. My apologies. Here's the menu. Please have a look. Hasegawa apologizes and steps away. That was a surprise. Well, it's fine. What drink do you want? I'll treat you. And if you want some sweets... Ayano? It seems Ayano is worried about being asked about earlier. If you're still thinking about it, don't worry about it.
But don't you mind?
Of course, if you want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen.
No, that's not it.
Then, when you want to talk, just tell me. I'll always listen.
Okay,
Well, I think I'll have an espresso.
I'll have a cafe mocha.
After that, we spent time chatting about today's events, and the date ended. Afterward, Ayano and I grew closer. Ayano, actually, there's going to be a pop-up store for this game soon.
Really?
Yeah, it's not widely available, but I saw an announcement on social media. Wanna go together?
I'd love to.
On the other hand, Akuji, who hasn't been able to get a girlfriend and his performance isn't improving, grows increasingly frustrated. Damn it, why is nothing going well? Even when I go on sales visits, I get sent away, and I can't get any contacts. Everyone's just mocking me. I can't believe I'm losing to someone like Shirota. Ayano, I was wondering about next weekend. After a sales trip, I had lunch near the company with Ayano to invite her on a date.
Could it be about the arcade event?
If you know about it, then it's easy. Wanna go together? As we were talking, we ran into Akuji, who was about to go on a sales visit, and he interrupted us. Heh, looks like you're having a lot of fun while neglecting work. Every day you two are all lovey-dovey, constantly chattering. It's so annoying. I don't understand what could be fun about spending time with such a plain girl. If it were me, I would find someone prettier and more interesting. You don't even know anything about her, and yet you're being rude. Whether I'm enjoying spending time with Shinonome is for me to decide. I try to warn him, but Akuji just continues, irritated, without feeling guilty. Ha! Always spouting pretty words. You sure are working hard at that. Is it okay? You're talking big, even though your sales performance is dropping. It may have been different before, but my sales numbers are higher than yours now. Did you do something rude at the client's place and get kicked out? I was wondering how to respond, but then, to my surprise, Shinonome stepped forward herself.
Akuji,
What, plain girl?
I don't think you have the right to say such things.
Huh? What's this all of a sudden?
I know you've been doing pushy sales and making the clients uncomfortable.
Pushy sales? What are you talking about?
If you don't change your attitude, I'll report this to the sales manager.
No one in the company knows about his pushy sales. How does Shinonome know? Whoa, why do you know about that? I wasn't doing pushy sales?
It's no use pretending. I'm the daughter of the president of Shinonome Holdings, the company you visited for a cold call sales pitch. I've heard all about your misdeeds from my father.
Huh? You're the daughter of the president of Shinonome Holdings? Shinonome Holdings is a major corporation that owns many restaurants. From their conversation, it seems Akuji went to Shinonome Holdings for sales. So, she's a super rich young lady. Also, the cafe we went to on our date was, if I remember correctly, owned by Shinonome Holdings. Now I understand why Hasegawa, the manager, greeted Shinonome so politely. Why is the daughter of the president of Shinonome Holdings here?
When I visited the headquarters and the subsidiaries, I was treated as the president's daughter.
Then...
But being treated specially just because I'm the president's daughter felt uncomfortable and stifling. That's why I came to work at this company where no one knows who I am.
Being born as a president's daughter must come with its own set of problems. That's probably why she hid it from me. Is that even allowed? Damn it!
I heard you insisted on not leaving until you closed the deal at Shinonome Holdings. In the end, I heard they had to practically kick you out.
Why do you know all this? You're not even working at Shinonome Holdings!
My father heard about you from someone at Scat Systems. He was concerned, so he told me about it. He wanted to know if you were harassing anyone. I didn't want to reveal who I was, so I was planning to keep quiet about this. But if Akuji is harassing Shirota-san, I will report this to the sales manager.
What? If you're the president's daughter, you should have said so earlier, and then I would have been nicer to you. Suddenly, Akuji changes his attitude, probably hoping Shinonome will stay quiet about his pushy sales. Maybe he also has some ulterior motive to make her his girlfriend. Hey, Shinonome, a guy like Shirota with a regular face and dropping sales is a waste. I'm better, right? I may not have the best numbers, but at least I'm stable and good looking. I've had enough of hearing him talk nonsense about me, and I won't stand for it. You keep talking about my sales, but... It's true! Are you getting jealous now? No, I'm not jealous. You're misunderstanding. What? The reason my sales have dropped recently is that I've been busy preparing for something, so I haven't had time to make other sales calls. Huh? What's this preparation you're talking about? Actually, I've been negotiating with a company called Lovekoi Busan. Lovekoi Busan? That's a major distributor! How did you get a meeting with such a big company? The client is looking to overhaul the outdated systems they're currently using. In other words, if this deal goes through, it'll be a huge one. Now Akuji looks even more nervous. No way! There's no way someone like you can negotiate with such a big corporation! I've been rejected every time I've gone on sales! Of course, persuading them is tough. The executives are used to their old methods, so changing them is a big challenge. There are difficult people who look down on me because I'm young, and negotiating the cost was tough too. But still! I showed sincerity, identified the problems, and worked closely with the client. Eventually, I earned their trust, and that's why the deal is progressing. This deal is so involved that I haven't had time to make other sales calls. If the deal with Lovekoi Busan goes through, it'll not only be about implementing a new system, but I'll also be responsible for ongoing maintenance. So, my sales numbers will be several times higher than yours, Akuji. What? Hearing about my actual sales numbers, Akuji is stunned. You've been hiding this from me! I'm not obliged to tell you. Just so you know, I'm not doing annoying sales like you are. Well, maybe you're better at your job, but I'm still better looking than you. What's good about someone with an average face?
You really can't accept reality, huh? The moment you found out I'm the president's daughter, you changed your attitude. I haven't forgotten how you've been calling me plain all this time.
Well... Seeing Shinonome's anger, Akuji steps back.
I might be plain and introverted, but... Since I came to this company, it's been hard to find someone easy to talk to. But despite that, Shirota-san, even though we're in different departments, has been kind and friendly to me. You have no place to butt in. Don't ever say anything rude to us again.
Damn it! Just wait! I'll find someone prettier and better than her! Muttering in defeat, Akuji runs off. Watching him leave, I exchange a relieved look with Shinonome. It seems Akuji succeeded in attracting a beautiful woman just to get back at us. However, he couldn't handle the true colors hidden in her and broke up with her soon after. Damn it! She made me her errand boy! I couldn't date someone as rough as her! Shinonome reported Akuji's pushy sales tactics to the sales manager. Lately, similar complaints had been received from other companies, and Akuji was given a verbal warning by the sales manager. The employees who saw this quickly spread the rumors, and Akuji's trust among them collapsed. Meanwhile, the deal I was working on with Love Koibusan was successfully completed. I also apologized to Shinonome Holdings for Akuji's rudeness, and then attempted to negotiate again. If we implement our system, we can consolidate all their current separated systems into one. By carefully listening to the client's challenges and offering thoughtful consultation, I managed to regain their trust. I didn't rely on Shinonome. I succeeded in securing the contract through my own efforts. Afterward, I finally confessed to Ayano, and we officially started dating. When I went back home for the holiday, my two older sisters pressed me for details, and I had no choice but to tell them.
So, you finally got a girlfriend, huh? I'm so touched. I've been wondering when it would happen, so this is quite emotional.
Don't be so dramatic. But, well, thanks for everything.
Yeah. If anything else happens, just let us know.
The impact of appearance is certainly large, but that doesn't mean the inside and outside are the same. Can you fall for someone because of that gap? Isn't that the key to whether you fall in love or not? And if you can accept even their flaws, then it's love. That's right. I was thinking of buying a present for my sisters. Is that okay?
That's a great idea.
Being able to go on a date with my girlfriend now is thanks to my sisters in many ways. I guess being their errand boy was worth it. Or at least I'll tell myself that.
Hey, what are you gawking at Ayame-sama for? She's way out of your league, and rumor has it she's a total player with tons of experience. So how about we have a little fun in secret? It can just be an affair for now, but if you end up liking me more, you can always dump origami.
Yurakami, you dropped this.
Thank you, Akamatsu. I'm Yoshimasa Uragami, 25 years old. I work in the General Affairs Department at Japan's top automobile company, Love Koi Motors.
I'll bring it right over. Here you go.
Thank you. She is Ayame Akamatsu, the CEO's daughter and his secretary. We're the same age, but because of her stunning figure and alluring aura, even older employees secretly revere her as Ayame-sama.
Well then, have a good day.
She's beautiful. Ever since I joined the company, I've had a crush on Akamatsu. As I watched her walk away, an irritating voice reached in my ears.
Hey, what are you gawking at Ayame-sama for? She's way out of your league, and rumor has it she's a total player with tons of experience. Someone like you, with zero dating skills, wouldn't even get a second glance.
What's wrong with admiring someone? I've looked up to her since I joined the company. And yeah, I won't deny my dating skills are lacking.
That's exactly why it's ridiculous for you to even dream about her.
He is my colleague, Mitsuo Kodera, from the sales department. He proudly claims to be a successful and popular salesman.
Listen up. A man's worth is measured by how much he earns and how strong he is. Without strength and drive, he'll never win a woman's heart. Also, you need to be sharp and put effort into your appearance. You're not a good-looking guy, so at least keep yourself clean and well-groomed. By the way, I picked up 3 girls just the other night. A man who's got it just knows how to play the game.
Okay. Kodera frequently brags about his so-called dating success and offers unsolicited advice. but the way he talks, it just sounds shallow. I don't find myself wanting to emulate him or feeling envious in the slightest.
Even someone like me doesn't stand a chance with Ayame-sama. There's no way someone like you could ever catch her attention.
Hey, Uragami Kodera. It's still working hours, isn't it? Are you two really that bored with your jobs?
Before we knew it, Akamatsu had returned, flashing a bewitching smile.
No. This dull, uncharismatic guy here is the one holding me up.
That's not true at all.
If you slack off too much, I'll have to punish you.
No way. I'll be going now.
Honestly, Uragami, you should get back to work too.
Yes, I'm sorry. Her presence is so captivating that no matter who you are, man or woman, you can't help but be drawn in. Rumor has it that unless you're an exceptional man, confessing your feelings to her is a guaranteed rejection. She lives in a different world. I figured I'd never have anything to do with her, but... Why is this happening? After work that day, I stopped by a bar only to find Akamatsu sitting right beside me.
What will you have next?
I'll take a salty dog.
Oh, really? Then I'll have the same.
As I was drinking, Akamatsu arrived later and casually sat next to me. She's been ordering the exact same drinks as me the entire time, including the gin and tonic from earlier. This is now 4 in a row. What is this? It's making my heart race. Could this be one of her player techniques?
It seems we have similar tastes. Maybe it's fate.
Caught up in her alluring smile, I found myself speaking before I realized it. If this is fate, would you go out with me?
Huh?
Kodera's words from earlier, she wouldn't even acknowledge you, flashed through my mind, but my mouth wouldn't stop. Ayame Akamatsu, I've always liked you. I know I'm inexperienced when it comes to relationships, and I worried that you'd find me boring. That's why I never said anything. But if you're willing, I'd like to do my best to make you happy, even as a beginner. Damn it. The more I talk, the more my inexperience shows. I'm definitely getting rejected. That's what I thought, but...
Sure.
Huh?
I said let's go out.
What? That thought crossed my mind. But there was no way I was letting this chance slip away. Yes, please take care of me. And so, Akamatsu and I started dating.
I think this kind of outfit would suit you, Yoshimasa. You're more muscular than I expected.
That's true. Flashy clothes make me look chubbier. For our first date, we decided to go shopping to get a sense of each other's tastes. But I'm glad. If we had gone to a luxury brand store, I probably would have frozen up.
Just because I'm the CEO's daughter doesn't mean I always go to expensive places.
When I was enjoying the date while being nervous...
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No. Are you okay, Ayame? She bumped into another customer and lost her balance, and I instinctively caught her. Then... Ayame?
This is a man's hand? It's a bit rough, but strong and warm. With this hand, he could do this and that to me.
Wait, Ayame, calm down. And please, don't report me as a suspicious person.
I'm sorry.
After clearing up the misunderstanding, we headed to a nearby cafe. Ayame, still flustered, kept her head down in embarrassment. No, I should be the one apologizing for touching you without permission.
No, that's not it. It's just that...
After a few beats, she takes a deep breath and finally speaks.
I've never really touched a man before, except for my father.
So that means... I was too shocked to speak, so Ayame took over, looking hesitant.
People say I'm an experienced player, but that's just a rumor others made up. The truth is, I've never had a boyfriend in my life. Since I was young, I developed quickly and maybe I give off some strange pheromones without realizing it. People always got the wrong idea. Well, I wasn't interested in guys who only liked me for my looks, so I let them believe whatever they wanted. Before I knew it, they were calling me experienced, and people started keeping their distance. I wanted to experience love like everyone else, but the expectations just kept getting higher, and I felt like I was left behind. But you know, when you confessed to me at the bar so earnestly, I realized something. You had the courage to act, yet I never did anything myself. That's why I thought maybe we could learn about love together. But I'm nothing like what people say. You must be disappointed, right? I made a mess of things today too. Maybe I'm just not cut out for romance after all.
That's not true. It's impossible to go through life without causing trouble for others. No matter what happens, I'll always support you, so let's learn about love together. Though, since I'm also a beginner, I might end up being a burden to you too. As I internally cringe at my own clumsy words, Ayame lifts her head and shakes it slightly before.
Thank you. I'm really glad my first boyfriend is you, Yoshima-san.
Whoa, she's adorable. Her unusually innocent smile is so cute that I fall in love with her all over again. Ayame, can I hold your hand the whole time during the movie?
I'm nervous, but this is part of gaining experience too, right? Okay.
We kept dating after that, stumbling through things awkwardly at first. Ayame, what do you want to do next?
Maybe we could try one of those hands-on experience classes together.
Little by little, I naturally dropped the formal tone with her, and she stopped freaking out when we held hands.
But I'd also love to go on another drive date, though I might end up staring at you driving instead of the scenery.
Let's pick out some places we both want to go.
Damn that annoying department head. I'm the top salesman, you know.
A little while later, Kodera was stomping through the office halls, clearly irritated.
Hey, isn't that the guy? The one dating Ayame? I saw them alone together. They don't seem like a typical match, but somehow they fit.
What? Uragami is Ayame's boyfriend? Hey, is it true that Ayame is dating Uragami?
That's what we heard.
What? Why would Ayame be with someone like him? No way Ayame would seriously date such a lame guy. It's gotta be just a whim. But if Uragami can date her, then someone as good looking and popular as me definitely can. I'll make Ayame mine too.
This guy is kinda creepy. Let's just leave him alone.
Ayame, can I have a moment of your time?
A few days later, after work, Kodera makes his move.
Oh, Kodera. What is it?
Ayame, you're dating Uragami, right? You only went for him on a whim, didn't you? There's no way he can satisfy you.
What?
As a man, I'm far superior. I can fill that emptiness in your heart. So how about we have a little fun in secret? It can just be an affair for now, but if you end up liking me more, you can always dump Uragami.
Well now. In that case, I don't mind spending a day with you. But only if you follow my schedule and plans exactly as I say.
Oh, of course. I'll go along with anything if it means being with you.
Kodera, overjoyed, had no idea what was coming.
We've arrived.
A few days later, on a holiday, Ayame brought Kodera to Love Koi Motors' manufacturing plant.
I wanted you to hear directly from the workers today. Let's go.
Ayame's smile is different from her usual seductive one. It carries an imposing weight. Kodera seems to have lost the will to resist and silently follows her.
I appreciate you taking the time to meet with us despite your work.
No problem. In fact, we wanted to say something to Kodera directly.
Waiting for Ayame and Kodera was a group of factory workers with stern expressions. For reference, Love Koi Motors factory operates on holidays. Instead, workers get longer breaks during Golden Week and New Year holidays.
What? You got something to say? I'm the one bringing in the contracts and keeping you all employed.
That's exactly the problem. Your contracts always have ridiculous deadlines.
And because the volume is so high, we're constantly forced into overtime.
Kodera, sure, you bring in a lot of contracts and revenue. But your profit margins are razor thin. Some of them even end up in the red.
No way.
You're a salesman, aren't you? Maybe you should take better control of your own deals and numbers.
If there's a profit, I understand, but being forced to produce something that results in losses is unacceptable.
If we have to work overtime, I'd rather spend that time making and selling something that actually generates profit.
What the hell? You all have jobs because I'm selling.
You can only do sales because the factory staff here build the cars. The company functions because everyone fulfills their role properly.
Without us, you wouldn't even be able to sell an engine, let alone a car.
Besides, the sales director already told you the same thing recently. If you still refuse to change your mindset, we might have to consider transferring you to another department. Shall we set up a meeting soon with my father, the sales director, and HR?
Wait, I'll reflect on this and change my ways from now on. Please.
Kodera desperately tries to cling to her, but
Why should I listen to your pleas?
Yeah.
Ayame's icy gaze freezes Kodera in place.
You insulted someone precious to me without any valid reason. That alone is enough for me to have zero interest in protecting you.
Why origami? I'm better looking, more popular.
None of that has any value to me because,
Ayame pauses, then speaks calmly.
did you know? Up until recently, I had never even had a boyfriend before.
What?
Even after learning that, Yoshimasa encouraged me, saying, we're both beginners, so let's learn about love together. That's why I keep moving forward, one step at a time. Someone like you who belittles him could never be superior to him in my eyes.
Ugh.
Ayame, thank you. I love how you face every challenge head on. Thank you for choosing me to stand by your side. At the perfect timing, I step into the meeting room, making Kodera's eyes and mouth open wide in disbelief.
Wait, you're origami?
Yes, I don't need a disguise anymore.
Disguise?
By the way, the glasses I usually wore were just for show.
Now that you mention it, I feel like I've seen Uragami's face somewhere before.
Same here. Maybe about 7 or 8 years ago?
Could it be in a car magazine? I remember seeing him in some articles back in high school.
CEO, why are you here?
My daughter asked me to be. Uragami brought me here earlier.
As Kodera shrinks under the CEO's commanding presence, one of the factory employees suddenly claps his hands.
I remember now. Uragami. He was that high school racer. I read about him in a magazine.
Yes, embarrassing as it is, that was me. I still do some motorsport work on the side. Now that I'm officially registered as a racer with the company, I no longer need to hide my identity. I had been deeply into rallying, circuit racing, and gymkhana since my student days.
I originally scouted him to be a racer for Love Koi Motors racing team, but he turned me down.
I apologize. At that time, I had developed a distrust of people and came to hate racing. As I became more successful in racing, I faced jealousy, shallow popularity, and people who only cared about my potential. I was sick of it. But the CEO's genuine desire to improve racing moved me. After taking the official exam, I joined the company as a full-time employee. However, since I was in the automobile industry, I worried I'd run into employees who recognized me from my racing days, so I never had the courage to reveal myself until now. Just like how Ayame struggled to take the first step, I also lacked the courage. But now, Ayame is slowly facing her weaknesses and moving forward. If I kept running away, I wouldn't be worthy of standing beside her. So when I told her I wanted to return to racing, including everything from my past, she said, "No matter what happens, I'll support you," and encouraged me.
Of course. I'm only who I am today because you were there for me. I love the serious expression you make when you're driving. That's why I decided to do everything I could to support you in continuing what you love. To be the right partner for you, I need to have that level of resolve.
Damn it. This is bullshit.
Kodera, you always bragged about how popular you were, but I never envied you. I've always wanted to be with just one person and cherish that relationship. Well, if that kind of lifestyle suits you, that's your choice, but deep down, that's not what you wanted, was it? You had to keep finding people to look down on just to convince yourself you were superior. But treating others like that will never bring you happiness.
And Kodera will be conducting an internal investigation on you soon, so be prepared. I only did a brief check, but there are some suspicious financial transactions.
Wait, no. Kodera was already on thin ice after securing a string of loss-making contracts. Further investigation revealed he had been taking illegal kickbacks, leading to his arrest for fraud and breach of trust.
Damn it. If only I hadn't wasted money on women.
It seems he needed to appear wealthy to maintain his popular image. Yet even after committing crimes to sustain that lifestyle, he was never satisfied. What a pitiful existence.
Yoshima-san,
Ayame, you came! I fully transitioned into racing and am gradually regaining my skills. Thanks to the support of my beloved girlfriend, I've been able to improve faster than expected.
of course. You have a lot of fans now, you know. The former office worker turned racer story made you famous. So whenever I'm not near you, I get a little anxious.
You don't have to worry, Ayame. I've never been interested in the shallow admirers. The only person I want by my side for life is you.
Yeah,
Taking the first step forward is never easy. That's why I'll always be grateful to the person who gave me the courage to do so.
you were amazing, Yoshima-san.
Facing challenges head-on brings true happiness. We will keep confronting our obstacles together, one step at a time.